What if I told you that business owners can actually make more money by selling you their business with no money down? Now, I know that sounds insane, but there is a financial trick. Some would call it magic math. And this makes this not only possible, but actually smart. Today, I'm pulling back the curtain on why owner financing actually benefits the seller more than cash up front. Let's be real, when most people hear owner financing or no money down, first thing that pops in their head is scam, or that's too good to be true, or that the seller is somehow losing money. But here's what the pros know. Savvy sellers, especially those that understand numbers, choose to do owner financing. Not because they're desperate, but because they know how to maximize their return. It's not charity, it's strategy. So here's where that magic math starts. Present value versus future value. $1 today is not worth as much as $1 tomorrow. If a seller takes a lump sum of, let's say, $500,000 today, they walk away with a pile of cash. But what if instead they collect $600,000 over the course of 5 years? On the surface, that looks better, but it depends. We have to account for time value of money. When sellers finance a deal, they're not just being nice. They're earning interest, just like a bank. That interest stacks up over time. And then suddenly, they're earning more than they would have with a lump sum sale. So let's break it down with real numbers. Say a seller wants $500,000 for their car wash or laundromat. You offer $0 down, but you pay them $10,000 a month over the course of 5 years. 60 months total. 10,000 times 60 equals 600,000. So they're making more, right? Well, let's calculate the present value of those payments using a 10% discount rate. This 10% discount rate represents the opportunity cost or alternative investment that they could have made with that money. Turns out the present value of those payments are $456,000. So technically they're accepting less in today's dollars, but here's the kicker. If they had sold the business for $500,000 cash and stuck it in a typical investment earning 6 to 8%, they would only grow that money to about $670,000 over those 5 years. Meanwhile, while acting as the bank and earning 10 to 12% doing owner financing, they actually way surpass that. In some cases, they can clear over $700,000 depending on those terms. A lot of business owners sell through brokers. That means listing fees, closing costs, time delays, and worst of all, discounts on their asking price. A lot of times, real estate agents encourage sellers to drop their prices quickly to make a quick sale. With owner financing, sellers can skip the broker, sell at full asking price or even a premium, and earn steady income without giving up control all at once. They trade a little liquidity for long-term profit and peace of mind. So here's the win-win. Buyers like you get in with little or no money down, and sellers get more money in the long run and tax advantages because installment sales can lower their capital gains hit. This is not just smart, this is financially elegant. I've structured dozens upon dozens of these deals. One example, a student of mine bought a car wash for $850,000. The seller carried 90% of that purchase price over 6 years at 9% interest. The total payout to the seller, over $1.1 million. It's a no-brainer. Another mentee of mine bought a laundromat. The seller agreed to finance that at 100% over 4 years. So this person had no money out of their pocket to buy this laundromat because we made that seller understand how much more money they were going to make by owner financing it to them. That seller made 18% more than if the seller had just sold for cash and dumped it in an index fund. In both of these cases, two sellers who were kind of reluctant to do owner financing walked away thrilled after we taught them how it worked and showed them how it would solve their problem and make them a ton of money. So if you want to learn how to structure these kinds of deals, negotiate with confidence, and build a portfolio of these cash flowing businesses without using your own money, I'm hosting a free webinar next week. I dive deep on the exact script, templates, and math that actually makes this work. So check out the link in the description and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.